Did you know there's a gesture so simple, so subtle, that it can create a powerful emotional response in a woman within seconds? And here's the surprising part. It has nothing to do with looks, nothing to do with money, nothing to do with clever lines or flashy confidence. It's deeper than all of that, more human, and almost completely overlooked by most men. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly what that gesture is, why it works on both a biological and emotional level, how to notice when she's responding to it, and most importantly, how to use it naturally without it feeling forced or artificial. Kent, before we begin, take a moment to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications if you want more content that helps you build real connection and emotional intelligence. And let me ask you this, where are you watching from right now? Drop your country and city in the comments. Also, do you believe something this simple can genuinely spark attraction? I'm curious to hear your perspective. Now, let's get into it. Most men misunderstand connection entirely. When a man wants to connect with a woman, he usually thinks he needs to impress her through words, accomplishments, humor, status, or effort. He believes attraction is something he has to convince her into feeling. But that's not how it works. A woman's body reacts before her mind ever catches up. We're talking milliseconds. Her nervous system has been shaped by thousands of years of evolution to instantly read intention, emotional safety, and presence. That's why she can meet someone and almost immediately feel one of two things. I feel safe. There's something grounded about him, or something feels off. She may not be able to explain it logically, but she feels it. That isn't intuition or magic. It's biology. And this is where the gesture we're talking about today comes in. When a woman senses authenticity, emotional stability, and clear intention at the same time, something shifts inside her. An internal switch flips. One she doesn't consciously control. Her guard lowers. An emotional opening forms. And her body responds before she even realizes it. This is why the gesture works. But here's the key. It's not just one action, it's a combination of three elements working together. First, the slow, deliberate approach. This doesn't mean moving awkwardly or hesitantly. It means approaching with calm purpose, without rushing, without urgency. You allow her nervous system time to register your presence. On a subconscious level, this communicates self-control. A man who doesn't rush emotional moments signals confidence, emotional regulation, and respect for boundaries. He isn't impulsive. He isn't desperate, and that alone creates safety. Second, the firm but relaxed gaze. This is where many men get it wrong. It's not an intense stare. It's not avoidance. It's presence. A grounded gaze that says, I'm here with you, I'm comfortable, I don't need anything from you. The difference between a gaze that melts and one that repels is intention. If you're looking for validation, approval, or a reaction, she feels that instantly and closes off. If you're simply sharing the moment, fully present and unattached, the effect is completely different. And finally, the most powerful element of all, silence. This is where most men collapse. The moment silence appears, they panic. They start talking, explaining, joking, filling space. But silence, when held with confidence, is magnetic. It creates tension without pressure, depth without effort, presence without performance. Silence tells her you're comfortable with yourself, that you don't need to impress, that you're emotionally grounded. And that combination, slow approach, present gaze, and secure silence, is what creates the melting effect. Yeah. Not because you're doing something to her, but because you're fully anchored in yourself. That's what her nervous system responds to. And once you understand that, connection stops being something you chase and starts becoming something you naturally create. This kind of silence isn't empty. It's silence filled with presence. It communicates confidence, emotional stability, and connection without a single word. You're saying, I don't need to fill this moment with noise. I'm comfortable with myself, and I'm comfortable with you, and that's exactly why this combination is so powerful. Let's look at the science behind it. When these three elements come together, something important happens inside her body. Okay? The slow, deliberate approach activates her parasympathetic nervous system, the part responsible for relaxation, bonding, and safety. But when a man moves too fast, her sympathetic nervous system switches on instead. That's alert mode, fight or flight. The soft, present gaze stimulates the release of oxytocin, the hormone linked to trust, emotional bonding, and closeness. And secure silence creates what psychologists call positive vulnerability. She has space to feel what's happening without interruption. Her subconscious begins to process the moment. Quietly, internally, a thought forms. This man feels safe. He's emotionally mature. He's not afraid of closeness. That's why comfortable silence is magnetic, and why most men panic right there and ruin it. Okay. Now let's talk about the signs that show it's working. These reactions can't be forced. They happen automatically. You may notice a soft smile appear for no clear reason. Not a polite smile, but one that comes from internal pleasure. Her eye contact lasts longer than usual. Her eyes soften. They become more receptive. She may begin touching her hair, lips, or neck without realizing it. These are unconscious, self-soothing behaviors triggered by attraction mixed with nervous excitement. Her body moves closer. She leans in. She removes physical barriers. She turns her torso toward you. Her feet point in your direction. Her voice changes, slower, warmer, more melodic. These are physiological responses. They're not calculated. They're not strategic. And they're very difficult to fake. Now here's the most important part: how to apply this naturally without turning it into a technique. Okay? The number one rule is this: do not perform it. The moment you think, now I'll use this gesture to make her feel something, it loses its power. Women are incredibly sensitive to intention. Manipulation is felt instantly. So how do you keep it authentic? Yeah? Start from genuine presence. Don't do it to get a reaction. Do it because you're genuinely enjoying the moment. Move calmly, the way you do when you're completely relaxed at home. Look at her without seeking approval. Don't scan her face to see if it's working. That breaks the connection. And most importantly, allow the silence. Learn to sit comfortably in the pause. The more at ease you are with silence, the deeper and more powerful the moment becomes. Now let's bring this together. This gesture isn't a seduction trick. It's not manipulation. It's the natural expression of a man who is grounded in himself, a man who doesn't chase validation, a man who can offer presence, emotional safety, and calm intention without asking for anything in return. When you develop that level of presence, it doesn't just transform how women experience you, it changes how you experience life. So the next time you're with a woman you're interested in, remember this: connection isn't about conquering. It's about creating a space where she feels safe enough to be open. If you want to go deeper, leave a comment saying, "I master this gesture." And tell me, out of the three elements, slow approach, soft gaze, or secure silence, which one do you find hardest? If this video helped you, like it, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We're building a community of men who grow through authenticity, not manipulation. Thanks for being here. See you in the next video.